Cooking out there. It is cooking. Oh, these are the dog days of summer. We live for this stuff. Oh, man, in the middle of winter, we're all huddled around our little monitors, our iPhones, our iPads, our TVs, watching beaches from around the world, and now we are living it. We are living the high life, the hot days, the warm weather, the sunshine. It is here, the dog days of summer. Super hot weather conditions continue for southern Manitoba. Welcome to a Thirsty Thursday, Sunseekers. Coming up on the show today, Winnipeg mentioned in jeopardy this week, and it's got everybody locally talking about how cool it is when Manitoba gets mentioned in Hollywood. Of course, not the first time that has happened. We'll take a look back at some of the more famous times that we've been mentioned on the big screen and small screen. Not only that, but a hockey fight happened when a golf game broke out. No, that's a terrible joke. What has happened is, well, the video that went viral of the two guys on the golf course scrapping has resulted in a police investigation, a minor hockey league investigation in Alberta. Will somebody see jail time? Will there be assault charges? We're going to find out this morning. If you're new to it, it's the video that went viral of two guys trying to enjoy a golf game when another two guys are trying to play through. This is a problem. That's why I don't play golf. Golf can get violent. And pow, you don't want to pick a fight on a golf course with a former NHL tough guy that is not in the shape that he was when he played in the NHL. But it doesn't matter. He's still got the talents to have you spit your chiclets out. Tough guy. Anyway, we're going to break that into two segments because we're going to actually show the altercation in its full form. 5 minutes of it. Coming up in hour 2. We won't do it in hour 1 because we're on all platforms, and I don't need to get tagged, banned, and so on because they sometimes AI gets a little sensitive to that stuff. But it's pretty amazing what happened, and a testament to watching how many brewskis you have there on the golf course there, Tim. Because your mouth could be writing checks that your fists can't cash, and that seems to be the case. Also on the show this morning, a man forgets his wife at the gas station. How many times has this happened to you? You're on a summer road trip, and you pull away, and something's just not right. You forgot somebody at the gas station. but it was 300 kilometers later. Problem is, the guy can't remember what town he was in or what gas station it was at. Also this morning on the show, we're going to introduce you to, well, you already know these people. They're world-famous celebrities who have a cell phone ban in their home. You go to visit them, you have to leave your phone at the door when you enter their home at any time. Could you and I do that? I don't think we could. We'll tell you who's doing that and why it apparently is not only successful, but it is really making their friendships better. And I don't think it's possible. I think they're just sharing this news with the world. I think we're all just a bunch of addicts kind of waiting for our next fix, which I'm about to provide to you. So thank you for being here. Let's look outside. And man, 18 degrees. Oh, boy, in 3 months, we'll pray for 18 degrees to be our daytime high. First thing in the morning, birds are singing. Sun is out. It is gorgeous. These are the beautiful days of summer. Absolutely awesome. And the forecast is looking good for the big Tim Hortons garage sale happening later this afternoon, 5 to 8 Canadian Tire parking lot. Doesn't get much better than this. Mix of sun and cloud, a high of 30 degrees. Now, we could see a late-day thunder shower, but they've been calling for that all week, and we really haven't seen the late-day showers or thunder showers develop. Today could be different because there is some cold air moving in, cooler air, I guess I should say, because Friday, you can see that there, that Friday is going to produce some cooler temperatures, 21. We're going to feel that, but then nice recovery for Saturday, sunshine, and back into the upper 20s for that Gary LeVox concert at Skydancer on Saturday. Outdoor show is going to be perfect for that. And Sunday's looking good, too. And then some much-needed rain for next week. We do need the rain, though. There's no two ways about it. From crops to dry lawns to things just are way too dry. And the fires have kind of reared their ugly head again. Hey, they're picking up steam. Evacuations are picking up. States of emergency in the northern part of the province are picking up, too. So we could use some rain. It seems to be falling south of the border. Texas, of course, you saw that. New Mexico. Latest was Chicago. Apparently flooding across the city of Chicago overnight. They got 5 inches of rain in a mere matter of minutes. These flash storms are crazy. They're no stranger to southwestern Manitoba, and Brandon knows them well. Lake McDonald, of course. All I have to do is mention Lake McDonald by our mall. Get a huge storm rolling in, and we have one street by our McDonald's on Richmond that turns into a giant ocean. Stalled cars, breakdowns. It happens. These new storms are insane. Anyway, let's welcome our Sunseekers aboard and say good morning to our friends in chat this morning. Again, we're on most platforms for hour 1 of the show. We'll move over to Twitch for hour 2. Now, something new as changes continue to occur in the social media space. Links are not a good idea on Facebook anymore, I am told. So a link to the full show will be in the comments on Facebook. If you are looking for the full show and a link to Twitch, you'll find it later today in the comments. Otherwise, go directly to twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. An easy way to do it, too, is to watch through the website like a lot of folks like to lurk in and do. We appreciate that, too, but you can't comment that way. The only way to comment, participate in the show, is to join Twitch, okay? It's a real easy app to download onto your phone, and it's, there's no friends to join, there's no poking, it's very low maintenance. It just gives you can pick a username, and then you can be chatting away with us for the entire 2 hours. Now, on all the other platforms, as many people do, you can chat with us on Facebook, X, YouTube, and so on, but the entire 2 hours is on the mothership Twitch, okay? All right, thanks for being here. Pebbles and Road Reverend and Polar Bear 2 on Twitch. Zumba Bernice is here too early this morning. Good to see you guys for a Thursday. Tracy, Roger, and Borrowed Bean as well. Janine's over on Facebook along with Cindy on Twitch, and Richard's here on Facebook, and so is Angela. Hello and good morning to y'all. Hope you had a great day yesterday. Anybody get some sugar poured on them? Feeling like you can't hear as well because you're a little deaf, perhaps? from the leopard, perhaps? Pour some sugar on me. Def Leppard last night in Winnipeg. Oh, you can bet that my mailbag's got some pictures. Yesterday's Good Thing has a lot of leopards of the deaf variety. And still rocking and rolling, but they're a little up there. Pour some sugar, stevia. Can we switch to aspartame? Trying to keep it low-cal now, guys. We're all getting old. We're all getting older. Let's reminisce and dream of our high school days together. KDD 4380, good morning. Good to see you. Same with Nick, both on Twitch this morning. Cindy felt it was unbearable yesterday. Unbearably hot. Oh, just love it. Just love to get. I was out walking yesterday, loving life. Saying, why can't it be like this 12 months of the year? I was born in the wrong place. Oh, every day should be like yesterday. Well, let's hope for more today. Quentin is here on Twitch. Good morning. Good to see you. Tracy is here on Twitch along with Jason on Facebook. It's been a while. Wow. Hey, Jay, good to see you, pal. Nice to see you. Nice to see Jody over on Facebook, too. And Eva Cameron. Hi, Eva. Good morning. It's good to see you. Welcome. Welcome. Molly, welcome on Twitch. Hey, and Donna, what the heck is going on Facebook today? We got a Facebook reunion going on here. Wow. Donna, good morning. Tyler and friends, been a while. Work gets in the way to watch the show. Just wanted to say hi and have a gooder. Well, Donna, it's nice to see you. And thank you for dropping by to say hi. It's always nice. I appreciate that. And you know what? Some people will spend a couple minutes with us. The rule is 2:20 or 2. 2 minutes. Some people spend 2 minutes. Some people spend 20 minutes. Some people spend the entire 2 hours. It's all good. And we just like saying good morning, and whatever time you can spend with us is valuable. Al is here too. Good morning. Am I on Twitch then? That's a good question. So, Al, your comment was on Facebook, which will show up on Twitch, but you aren't on the Twitch platform. It's a multi-platform show. It's confusing. It's kind of like syndication. I'm in 4 places at one time. Small syndication. Tosh is saying good morning to our Facebook friends, too, and KDD said, too humid yesterday. Doesn't feel as humid this morning. They could have turned the humidity down a little bit, but I'll take that over our Januaries or Februaries any day of the week. Oh, I had more ice cream yesterday. That's the only bad thing. You go for a walk, you're enjoying the weather, you get home, oh, I want some ice cream, yeah. Speaking of which, they asked some kids, coming up later, what would be the perfect summer vacation? In your mind, money is no object. And anything is possible. What would be your ultimate summer vacation? And kids said ice cream for every meal through the summer. So that's all I'm going to let out of the bag right now. But you think to yourself, well, they'll want to live at the Disneyland castle, or they'll want to. No. Actually, kids were pretty cool. Things like eating ice cream every meal. And you know what? So you let your kids do that for 2 or 3 days through the summer. They think that's the coolest thing. Every meal, ice cream. Uncle Ty says every meal, ice cream at summertime. What kids want on the perfect holiday, according to a new survey. Richard said yesterday was hot. Had to push carts at work. Ooh, working outside yesterday. That would be tough. I can appreciate that. We thank you, those that are working outside. Again, today, if you are working outside, please take her cool. Please take her cool if you are working outside today. It is going to be a very, very warm day. Water is in order. Make sure that you've got a hat on. Make sure that you're hydrated. Yesterday's Good Thing, we invite you to share something big or something small. Again, if you have something to share, just type in GT dash and then whatever was good that happened to you yesterday. We'd love to hear about it. Nick says, GT, we tried the co-op Butterscotch Crunch. Butterscotch Crunch was lacking in the crunch department, but was quite pleasant. Thank you for your review, Nick. Butterscotch Crunch. He wanted more crunch. Cindy says, GT, the tractor I was using hay. I can't read today. The tractor I was using to cut hay had air conditioning, but my hubby baling his tractor did not. So we got a nice shot of... This is a shot from the tractor view. Tractor view out in the fields. Oh, there's her strawberry pick from earlier this week. You get all those done? Did you get all those things canned? And there they are out working the fields, getting her done. Getting that beautiful hay ready to go for those cows that are so valuable, so amazing. All right. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Eva, I was staining decks yesterday. It was brutal. Ooh. Outdoor work, not a good thing. Outdoor relaxation is good. Outdoor swimming time is good. Anything that's kind of relaxing outside is good. But as far as doing work, not too good. Going to a concert last night? Why not? Pour some sugar on me. In the name of love, pour some sugar. It didn't look like it was a terribly packed house last night in Winnipeg for the Def Leppard concert. A well-attended show, don't get me wrong. Def Leppard, Foreigner, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. This is from April and Ash, who went to the show last night and had lots of fun. Weather was good, and music was good, and everybody had a good time. And I think that, when you're outside for a show like that, it really does make for an awesome experience. Here's another, this is from Dean and his crew, who took in the show last night, said they had fun. Nice time at Def Leppard. Had lots of folks from Brandon in town, in Winnipeg for the show. There they are on stage. I think that's Def Leppard right there. Again, we would normally play a little bit of it, but we'll get in a little bit of trouble, get flagged by AI, so we'll just give you the video. The stage looks good. They're getting some sugar poured on them. There's a crew enjoying some brewskis. Oh, there's 4. Hot-blooded, catch it and see. I'll just do the singing. I got a fever of 103. Hot-blooded, hot-blooded. Lots of rocking and rolling. Rocking and rolling. Man, fans of the 80s were excited. It was 1985 last night. Absolutely incredible. Good thing for sure. Thanks for sharing those pictures and video, Dean. It was a good show. Fun had by all. Full moon tonight, guys. Oh, God. Oh, no. Make for an interesting yesterday's good thing tomorrow. A full moon. They call this the full buck moon. Does anybody have a buck? Anybody have a buck to spare? Huh? You gotta watch how you spell that. You don't want to be typing full buck moon too fast. You could really trip over your own typing there. That'd be awful. There's going to be weird stuff going on today. So This is your Tyler Glen Show Weird Alert. Weird alert, weird alert. Every time there's a full moon, crazy crap goes down, man. It does. People are acting weird. There's all kinds of bizarre appearances in the local emergency room. People are acting strange. Algorithms are off. Oy, oy, oy. So be prepared. Be prepared. Hey, the Elkhorn Resort has brought back Rib Night. Oh, my God. How awesome is this? Boy, we got a lot of reaction to that yesterday when we posted it online. Rib Night is back at the Elkhorn Resort. Yes, it's tremendous. Tremendous. Every Wednesday at the Tiki Bar in July and August, 6 p.m. sitting. Look at how delicious these look. Full rack of ribs is $20. Half rack is $15. These are one of the hottest events you'll find in the Parkland. I am not kidding. These things sell out. They have last couple of summers. So if you want to take part, reserve your seat by calling 204-848-2802. Again, that is 848-2802 at the Elkhorn Resort. For Rib Night Wednesdays. Go up to Clear Lake and eat some ribs for $20. What a great deal. And Make-A-Wish Canada has their Pancake Breakfast fundraiser July the 28th. That is just $15. And again, all the proceeds going to Make-A-Wish Canada. If you can mark that in your calendar, that'd be awesome. That's just over 2 weeks away. The magic of Evan Morgan will be part of this special day, July the 28th. That's a great way to start the day. Please pre-register by calling the front desk before July the 25th so they know how much food to prepare. 848-2802. But again, if you do want to just kind of show up, have some pancakes on the 28th, I'm sure that would be just fine as well. Hey, it's Skydancer Casino in Belcourt. We're just a couple days away now from the Gary LaVox show. And again, I've got tickets to give away to Gary LaVox, lead singer of Rascal Flatts. If you or someone you know is a fan of Rascal Flatts, I just got a note from Tracy. And I'm sorry, Tracy. Tracy is rather upset she can't attend on Saturday. It's unfortunate that this happens on occasion. So we have a winner that can't go to the show from last week or 2 weeks ago. And so if I have an extra pair of tickets, basically, if you want to see the lead singer of Rascal Flatts on Saturday, just DM me. Because obviously you're tuned into the show. I appreciate that. I'll set you up with a pair of tickets. We'll make those arrangements and just DM me, and we'll hook you up so that you can go. It's $150 value, by the way, to see Gary LaVox. Gates open, I believe, at 7 o'clock. Show starts at 8. Gary should take to the stage at 9. And again, it's 90 minutes south of Brandon in Belcourt, SkydancerCasino.com. And Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, they've got their garage sale going on today. So if you're looking for something fun to do tonight, by all means, not only will you be supporting a good cause, but you'll also be helping out Camp Day. The garage sale goes tonight from 5 until 8. 100% of the proceeds will be donated to Tim's Camps. This is going to be great. Weather hopefully will be fantastic for this. And don't forget, Wednesday is Tim Hortons Camp Day. Again, with the purchase of a hot or cold beverage, we'll be sending kids to camp. A tremendous experience for young people in the summertime, and not everyone can afford to go. And that's what Tim Hortons Camp Day is all about. And it's really easy for you to take part. Again, just make that quick purchase next Wednesday, and kids go to camp. It's really that easy. And the garage sale starts at 5 o'clock this afternoon. If you can find Canadian Tire in Brandon, then you will find this giant yard sale starting at 5 o'clock. Okay? Pebbles GT, They went to Stanley Park, and they went to the BPS barbecue. Nice. And met up with fellow Sunseeker Zumba Bernice. I'm sure you guys did a little bit of Zumba. Yeah, somebody had to work. Yeah, not all of us have this amazing open schedule like you, the Sunseekers. Oh yeah, no. Some of us have to work. I can't even get away for a hot dog. I can't even get away for one hot dog, and you guys didn't bring me one. Oh man. Yes, Quentin says had an intoxicated gentleman pat me on the back and ask me to flex. Oh, stay classy, Brandon. Stay classy. The police laughed. Our kids were slightly embarrassed. See, the intoxicated gentleman doesn't pat me on the back and ask me to flex. He pats me, but I'm not going to get into that because I don't want to. Yeah, good times. Good. I'm glad I was drowning in work. Eva says GT had confirmation that the premier will be here. Spruce Woods Housing Co-op today for a funding announcement. When Wob shows up with a checkbook, life is good. Wob and his checkbook are making an appearance. That's good to know. I am in need of a check. That's great. Thanks, Eva. Congratulations. Hope it's all awesome. And I can't wait to hear what that's all about. Zumba Bernice was also part of the big Pat Down Hot Dog Fest. That sounded really weird. The Pat Down Hot Dog Fest, downtown Brandon. How lovely. Borrowed Bean, GT, going through pictures from the Calgary Stampede. It was awesome. Banff was gorgeous. Happy to be home. And MJ's happy that there's no R-Cut at Carberry. That's big news as far as highway development at that intersection there. Ryan says, explains a lot about the full moon. No kidding. Hey? No kidding. And now off to Steinbach for softball provincials. Quite a few people that are taking part in that. Should be some good weather for that. Mavis, good morning. Good to see you. Okay, look at that. We are filled with good stuff. That is fantastic. Way to go, guys. Job well done. Good job. You did good. Let's get into it. Our first beach break of the morning. And we'll get into the hot topics of the day. Literally, the hot topics of the day. Okay. Oh, man. Why I don't golf. Could always run into somebody that used to play NHL hockey, and it could not end well. Some funny stuff ahead, though, as a Calgary Morning Show takes the video that has gone viral, and they do a Don Cherry impersonation, which is actually pretty funny. And we've got that for you coming up. Feeling the heat. Feeling the heat. We're going to Jacksonville as the sun comes up this morning at the pier. Going to the beach. We'll be right back.
Sunseekers unite. Let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on. It's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us. We'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel. rhythm in my feet. From dusk till dawn, I'm gonna ride this beat with the sun shining bright, no clouds in the sky. It's a perfect day, gonna reach for the high. Sunseekers unite, let the good vibes flow. There's a party going on, it's time to let go. No matter what goes down, we'll be feeling alright. Ain't nothing gonna stop us, we'll shine so bright. We're dancing by the sea, feeling wild and free. The warmth on our skin, pure ecstasy. We're chasing dreams, we're living for the thrill. Every moment we seize, gotta love how we feel.
All surfboards are ready. Let's go. Let's go, Sunseekers. Let's hit the beach. Great beach weather. Great beach weather. It's going to be a gorgeous day again today. We could see late day showers or thunder showers possibly, and high of 30 degrees. And I know they've been calling for those showers and thunder showers late in the day all week. This could be different because we've got some cooler air coming in for Friday. Just a reprieve. If the warm weather has not been sitting well with you, there's going to be a break in the forecast come Friday, 21, and then back into the heat for the weekend. Temperatures in the upper 20s in the sunshine. It is going to be awesome. An incredible weekend. Oh, Molly, late GT, out doing some bike riding yesterday. Thanks for sharing that, Molly. Good to see you. Nice to know you had a great day. And yeah, we're in for another one today. And Winnipeg was mentioned on TV last night. Well, a couple nights ago on Jeopardy. But you probably already knew that because you religiously, along with this show, you watch Jeopardy. Because you're a smarty pants. I refuse to watch it since Alex Trebek is not on it anymore. Alex Trebek is Canadian. One of the most famous Canadians ever to leave the Great White North, and ever since he passed and they put that other guy in charge. I'm not a really big fan of his. What was mentioned? It was a political question, and coincidentally, all the contestants actually got it wrong. Here's what went down on Jeopardy. Again, you've already seen this. You're a smarty pants. You already know. Here we go.
So.
In Canada, his or her worship is for people with this government job, like Scott Gillingham of Winnipeg and Surrey, BC's Brenda Locke.
Our city and mayor, Scott Gillingham in particular, was an answer on Jeopardy. The contestants had to guess what his job was based on the honorific, his worship. None of the contestants got the question right, but that didn't bother Mayor Scott Gillingham. He tweeted on social media that it was a fun surprise to be featured in a clue on Jeopardy.
And actually, the production company that produces the show took a shot of the question, and they put it in a frame for him, and it is apparently hanging in his office. Asking the American, I always felt uncomfortable about that. That's I don't know about you, but I don't know. I know it's not popular, but I'm a Christian, and I just your worship and that makes me uncomfortable. Anyway, yes, we call the mayor your worship. All right. So look at that. Everybody on the show is beep, beep, beep. Where is Winnipeg? No, that is not the right answer. Beep, beep, beep. What does Winnipeg mean? Beep, beep, beep. I don't know what country that is. Beep, beep, beep. Alex was the best. Yes, he was. Oh, man. But it's not the first time that Winnipeg has been mentioned on the big screen or the small screen. We've had this before, but it's worth playing again many times. Many times Winnipeg has been mentioned, from everything from to The Simpsons to the television show Desperate Housewives. There have been quite a few times that Winnipeg has made it onto Hollywood's radar.
Take me to Winnipeg?
I will, someday.
Toronto, Montreal, Quebec, Winnipeg.
And New York?
Sure, New York. Once this airline gets going, we're going to have vacations every year. Vacations in style.
You're going to go to Winnipeg?
Listen, Ned. J.W. Harper announces the longest, toughest, richest race in the history of dog sledding with a first prize of $10,000.
$10,000?
Yeah, the race will run from Winnipeg, Canada to St. Paul, Minnesota. 500 miles.
I'm just trying to figure something out. You see, the position of all these chaos agents can be explained, all except one.
Which one is that?
Now, what's this guy doing up here in Manitoba?
He was holding the map up.
How would you like it, trapped in that apartment all day, having to hold it in?
I could do it. Remember when we were in Winnipeg? 6 hours I couldn't go.
Get this made up for yourself at the chemist.
I know it's a little unethical to inquire about a fellow patient, but how is his lordship?
His lordship?
The Bishop of Winnipeg.
Oh, you know the bishop.
My aunt's first cousin. I heard you were treating him.
He ran off to Winnipeg with some little bitch who was barely out of high school. Is that up enough for you?
This is great. Thank you.
One final question. Where might you find yourself on a Winnipeg night like tonight?
I love this episode.
The Huntsman is good.
The Huntsman.
Down here, the financial district.
A concierge is the Winnipeg equivalent of a geisha. This is a woman who has been trained in the fine art of fanciness and pleasure. And when you meet one, it is intoxicating.
Every salvage mission that's been through this system has disappeared. Even those old pirates out at Winnipeg Drift say it's cursed.
Cursed.
The way you assembled it, she looks like a drunk. So they sent her out to Winnipeg?
Yeah, it's a less stressful market. It'll be good for her problem.
But Winnipeg's supposed to have a great symphony.
Here, Winnipeg's got a great ballet. You'll have a good time, I swear to God.
Homer, tell Mr. Ned to stop trying to convert me.
And the best one of all.
Circle, cut my bacon. Look at all these Yankee doodly dandies.
Hello, neighborino to the north. I sure like the cut of your gibberish.
Cohen doodly
Iddly oodly. Iddly oodly.
Doodly
Oodly.
Looks like your plane's pretty full, eh? Don't want to overload it.
Typical Canadian wimpiness. That's why you have snowballs and we have the H-bomb.
Ah, very good. Although they missed the one, all right, you kids, back to Winnipeg. Remember when Homer's, or no, it's not Homer, it's another guy. Homer's driving next to the car. All right, that's it, back to Winnipeg. But as we discovered on this show, one of the head writers on The Simpsons was born right here in Brandon, Manitoba. Very cool. Right here in Brandon, connection to The Simpsons. So, and they've had several writers on The Simpsons that were from Canada. So, very cool. Not the first time that Manitoba has seen itself represented in Hollywood. That's for sure. Okay, moving on to summer vacations. You know, kids are enjoying ice cream. They're enjoying popsicles. They're enjoying the sprinklers. Yesterday it was free hot dogs at Princess Park. But what is the ultimate summer vacation? Kids want ice cream for every meal and zoos with every animal while on holiday. How adorable is this? I just want ice cream every meal, and I want every animal. This was kids between the ages of 6 and 12. Others long for magic theme parks, beaches home to every type of fish and sea creature, and visits to a museum. The study found 98% of parents let their little ones have at least some input into vacation planning through the summer, and 82% claim this makes their trips more fun. One of the exciting things I found in this survey was that most kids wish to have one water slide that would go from their hotel room into a swimming pool. That is very cool. 51% wish for a unicorn or a dragon as a mode of transport while on summer vacation. All right. While others said a trip to meet dinosaurs or knights would also be fantastic. 81% wish the world was a more magical place in general. Don't we all, kids? Don't we all? But with 81% wishing the world was more magical, 67% claim that going on holidays does make them feel magical, even if it is temporarily. That's awesome. 68% of parents insist their child does get a say in activities and excursions when planning a trip. 69% prioritizing what their children want to do on a holiday more than themselves. Half say the average trip specifically caters to the whims of kids. Crayola, apparently, and One Poll got together to do this. 59% believe everyone could benefit from seeing the world through a child's eyes. I want to ride a dragon or a dinosaur while on my summer vacation, and I want to slide. Can you imagine that? They want to get up on their holiday, have ice cream unlimited, all 3 meals, and then slide the water slide down into their pool. That is all theirs. That is perfection. Then go riding a dinosaur or a unicorn. To be a kid. To be a kid. What was the best summer vacation you ever went on as a kid that you can remember? Was it someplace special? Was it someplace where you just did something special? Like you went fishing with your dad and maybe he's not with us anymore, or, you went swimming with a cousin that you have a hard time connecting with now. Oh, those memories of summer. I know it was playing on the radio. Def Leppard. Dad, pour some sugar on me. That was playing on the radio. You were enjoying summer, wanting to ride a unicorn of your own. No, it is. It's tough to be thinking like a kid with all the crap that's going on in the world, and things have turned serious. I'm just going to touch on this quickly, then we're going to move on. We've been talking about Amazon Prime Day. It's Amazon Prime Days. It started as 1. It's now 4 days, and there are growing concerns about what is happening economically as Amazon is reporting Prime Day sales are down 41%. 41%. Now, this isn't a local ma and pa. They can take the hit. That's not the issue. The issue is that they are the largest retailer in the world. This has got some people a little concerned that people are very scared right now, hanging on to their cash when they're not buying on Amazon. That's the canary in the coal mine, I think. As a canary in the coal mine. 41%, that's half. Almost half. And Prime was always, even just last year, it's like record sales. And it's gone up 10 and 20%. And year after year, it's more money for Jeff and his amazing wedding. And I wonder if he's thinking to himself, we should have ran away to Vegas and went for a Costco hot dog. Is that allowed? Is Costco competition for Amazon? Maybe. Moral Bean says, we're all broke. Have you seen the cost of food? There's nothing left for Amazon. Nothing left. That's wild and rather shocking. 41% decrease for Prime Days. Now, thankfully, it's not over. And poor Amazon, I feel bad for them. Well, what's next? I've already asked some of their staff to volunteer. Poor Jeff, he just got married. He's a newlywed. He's just starting out. Poor guy. Said no one ever. Summer memories. Quinn says, I remember going to West Edmonton Mall as a kid. Oh, back when West Edmonton Mall was the bomb. Hey, when they opened it up and they had those rides in there, everyone was going there or wanted to go there. We rode the roller coaster the week it reopened after that accident when it went off the rails. Yes, there was a slight mishap. We remember that. It's amazing they kept that thing open after that happened. Boral Bean says, we had no fear. However, I still buy from Amazon, but if you shop around, a lot of times you can find better deals direct from the seller instead of going through Amazon. Well, people have their pencils sharpened. Tracy says the mall was exciting when we were younger, and it had a pool. They've since taken the pool out. And I know it's not a pool, so they called it a wishing well. But listen, where else could you go swimming and get some extra change at the same time? Now, I know that security would constantly remove me, but I considered that a badge of honor. They were always very gentle. I never got tossed. They would always just say, it's time for you to leave. You're not allowed to swim here anymore. But, I would come away with a couple pockets full of pennies, and it was all good, but they took it out. They took the mall wishing well out. Likely because Fat Boy here was swimming too much in it. As soon as you do cannonballs in it, then they say that's enough. This thing has got to come out. The mall was magical. You had everything you needed at the mall. You could go swimming in the wishing well, and then you could attend a rodeo at the entranceway. You put a couple of those loonies or toonies in the riding horse machine. What is that called? The little amusement. Woohoo! Now, I know I was 45 years old, but it didn't matter. It didn't matter. I had an ice cream cone in my hand. I'm riding the pony at the entranceway. Kids pulling on my trousers. Hey, sir, get off. Please get off. It's my turn. I'd say get lost. I'm having fun. It's summertime. The mall is magical. It's a magical mall. And then we would go into the bathroom and wash our hands and put our face in front of the dryer there. Just what they're meant to do. And we'd be like, yeah, this is what it's like to ride a motorcycle we can't afford. Then it's blowing in your hair. So it's like, yeah, we were swimming. We were doing amusement rides. We were swimming at the mall. Life is good. The mall was exciting, Tracy. Yes, it was. Derek says, when I was 11, we went to Vancouver Island and came back through the States. And they took a ferry. Oh, man, that sounds legendary. That's awesome. Oh, those road trips are fantastic. Just awesome. Remember being so scared driving through the Rockies. Yeah, still one of the greatest trips of my life. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, those roads, they wind pretty good. And it looks like, I'm going to go over the side of the cliff. I remember the road trips and the orbit bins. Oh, it's going to open a can of worms. Big globe, white. A white globe you'd put garbage in. They were fantastic, but they were always overflowing. I think that's why they, too, are gone. The orbits were always full of trash and overflowing. Put your trash into orbit. You would if someone would pick them up. I think every orbit I ever passed was complete. That's all I can see in my mind is this giant white ball with trash overflowing. How do we fix this problem? Well, sir, there are two ways that we can do this. We can get people to pick up the trash on a regular basis, or we get rid of them altogether. Get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Money saving. Everybody wins. So they go bye-bye. Hey, Sunrise Credit Union, they've got a great rate on a loan if you are looking to get yourself a set of wheels, if you're looking at getting yourself a boat or a camper. Are you ready to upgrade your summer plans? Sunrise Credit Union is offering a 1-year introductory fixed-rate vehicle loan at 3.99%. Whether it's a boat, a camper, or a truck, talk to Sunrise about this great 1-year introductory fixed rate. sunrisecu.mb.ca. And in the meantime, Co-ops of Westman, your headquarters for big buckets of ice cream at an affordable price, is going to give you $50,000. Every $50 spent at Co-op gas bars, food stores, and home centers gives you entry to win big. It's the Find Your Summer Sweepstakes. Plus, I'm getting ahead of Cindy on this, butcher sale. I'm going for ribs and beef this week. Meat alert. Co-op has their butcher sale on right now. Ribs are like $2.49. Beautiful fall off the bone ribs. Heritage Co-op, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op. And the official oil change of the show is Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue. where every oil change includes a donation to Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House. And while you wait, enjoy a multi-point inspection. They'll show you your filters while you wait, and you're on your way in a flash at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. We have got part of the video that's making the rounds involving the hockey player and the schmuck on the golf course in New York. X92.1 and Calgary put together a hilarious video. These guys did a Don Cherry impersonation, which really makes this. Don Cherry does a play-by-play of the altercation. Now, this happened, I believe, last week, and unfortunately, this happens all the time on golf courses where players are slow, and most oftentimes you let people play through. Not everybody is kind and considerate, and they back up the golf course. People get heated. If there's booze involved, tempers get inflamed, and the chirping goes back and forth, back and forth. I've got the full video coming up in hour 2, and you can decide in hour 2 who's the good guy and who's the bad guy. It's the schmuck versus the hockey player. Now, I call him the schmuck because he's the instigator. He's kind of the douchebag in this whole thing. He's flapping his lips off, and the hockey player is telling him to knock it off. And then the schmuck attacks the hockey player, not knowing he used to be an enforcer in the NHL. And he gets his ass kicked. Like, I mean, holds him like this, and bang, 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 bang. You shoot your mouth off. Your lips are writing a check that your body can't catch. So you can decipher who's the good guy and who's the bad guy next hour. The hockey player even throws him in a lake. That's where it starts. He like pushes him, like, get away from me, because the schmuck is trying to, he pushes him in the lake. Schmuck comes out and goes at the hockey player again. What, are you crazy? You don't know who this guy is? X92.9 in Calgary put this Don Cherry impersonation video together of the events. Here he is. Here's Schmuck coming out of the lake on the golf course. Have a look at this. Oh, there's that. See, throws him.
Look at this there. Couple dummies out on the golf course, liquored up in goofy clothes looking for trouble, but he's picked the wrong dance partner here. Nick Tarnarski, good Canadian kid.
Tarnarski.
Nick, that's what I said, Tarnarski.
Tarnarski.
Rocky Mountain House, Alberta. I tell you what, they build them tough out there. Tarnarski, look at this. He's gonna.
Tarnarski.
That's what Tarnarski. Gonna feed him a few to the noggin and toss him in the lake. Give him a quick bath here in the old air dry. Few more pops to the dome, one for the road, and send him on his way. And I tell you what, they never should have taken fighting out of golf.
Don, I can't even get a word in edgewise. There never was fighting in golf, Don.
That's what's wrong with golf. Support the chips. Let's go.
The Becker and Shauna podcast.
Again, that is X92.9 in Calgary. Don Cherry impersonation of the golf course fight. Now, RCMP were called to investigate this altercation, and coming up in hour 2, were charges laid. They've made a decision, and we'll have the details on that coming up in hour 2. And again, you know, the takeaway here is if you're going to have a couple of pops on the golf course, you need to remember that in a split second, all kinds of tempers can flare. Quentin says the hockey player was being a bit of an A to start this off, though. Just be patient. Isn't golf a gentleman's game? Let people play through then. Let them play through. It is a gentleman's game. Like, seriously. That's why I don't play golf. I can't relax. I can't relax because I suck at golf. Number one. And number 2 is that I am a slow golfer because I'm terrible. Let me guess. Hockey Royalty was completely in the right? Well, they're both in the wrong. They both were, it looks like, and again, I'm assuming that they were both, they were both drinking pops on the golf course, as golfers do a lot of times in the summertime. But when you watch the entire 5-minute video, there's a lot of chirping going on back and forth, and that's fine. Words are fine until people start getting physical, and Schmuck took a run at hockey player. Again, not a good idea. What would you do that for? I mean, come on. It's not worth it. So RCMP on the case. Also, apparently, the hockey player is a coach for Alberta Minor Hockey. That apparently is still in the works as well. He may not be able to coach hockey anymore. We'll give you the full rundown in hour 2 of the show. Again, because I don't want to get a big strike against me. I may be in deep caca as it is now. I don't know. So far, so good. Anyway, also coming up next hour, a guy forgets his wife at a gas station. Did he? Did he now? How convenient. 300 kilometers? How little talking is going on in the car when you drive for 3 hours? That is almost from here to Regina. That is definitely from here to Winnipeg if you're going like 75 clicks. Is there no one talking in the car? That's interesting. There's no one yelling at me. I think I might have forgot my wife. What's the story behind this? We've got it next hour. And the celebrity that has banned phones in the house to glorious applause and cheer, and is something that none of us can do. We're all jealous, but they have to. Because as soon as you find out who it is, you'll say, well, that makes a whole lot of sense. Details on that coming up. So you're going to want to come on over and join us on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also watch through the website at tylerglenshow.com, okay? Now, you can't chat that way, and we'd like to hear what you think. Like to see your comments. So join Twitch if you can, okay? Bless him, Mama says, my dad was an avid golfer, loved the sport, but he also coached hockey and loved that sport too. But he would have thought this is insane. So embarrassed if it was me. Well, and people have a lot going on, okay? People have a lot going on. It's a full moon today. People are broke. They're stressed. The world has never been more unstable. Therefore, people have never been more unstable. So drinking alcohol and getting into an altercation is not advised at this time. I can't believe I'm saying this. I mean, sure, have a cocktail, but listen, you have a few too many, get in an altercation, you're going to end up in the hospital. Either hurting yourself, hurting others, not a good idea. Anyway, we have got a roll. We're moving over to Twitch. Again, you can watch through the website at tylerglenshow.com. X, catch you later. Have a good day. Stay cool, okay? See you at the Big Tim Hortons garage sale. Canadian Tire parking lot starts at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you, X. We're moving over to Twitch. Thank you, YouTube. Catch you later. Tomorrow's Friday.